To Opening Bell Crypto, whether you're joining me on X or live on YouTube or Rumble, or if you're listening on the podcast, which I've been putting out there lately. Happy Tuesday. Um, Let me just check and make sure the feed's going good on X. I like to see because that's where my most people are listening live right now. I just want to make sure that's working. They can hear me. Looks like they can. Let me type a little GM in the chat for good morning, and let's get this show started. Markets just open. Hey, Dr. Robotnik, brother, how you doing, man? Hey, Dr. Robotnik, a little bit of news on. Good to see you, brother. And I want to let you know a little news. I'll DM you. I'll post it. It's posted on my timeline, but CoinZoom tokens getting posted on or getting listed on MEXC tonight at 1 a.m. Eastern time tonight. So keep an eye on that. Check my timeline. It's on there. I'll talk about it in this show, but good to see you, man. Good to see you, GM. Longtime friend from dev and programmer here, Dr. Robotnik. So good to see you, man. But yeah, jump in and check that out. They're doing like an airdrop. MEXC's doing an airdrop, giving out like $60,000 in Zoom token and like 10,000 USDT. So I don't know, should at least help a little bit get the word out. And I don't know, I mean, that airdrop might be worth doing because no one really knows about the CoinZoom exchange, but Dr. Robotnik has been talking about it for, heck, I've been using it for 4 years now. One of only 7 exchanges in the U.S. I think the best one. I think they have the best card. But anyway, yeah, the token, the Zoom token, it's getting listed on MEXC tonight. So this will be the first time it's ever been available, outside of the app itself. So check out my timeline. The MEXC announcements in there. And there's also an airdrop and stuff. So, like I say, should get a little eyes on it. At least people will be able to buy it somewhere other than the app. So, anyway, look, right now, market opened. Look, everything's on this peace talk. The ceasefire ends tomorrow. We've got supposed peace talks happening today. Getting mixed messages there. Yeah, let's do, Dr. Bond. Let's talk. Let's coordinate and let's hold a space on it because it should help the price a little bit. At least it'll be easier for people to buy. So yeah, let's do that. It actually, they're doing their airdrop and people can deposit today, but it starts trading tonight at 1 a.m. your time. I think you're in New York. So anyway, yeah, let's talk about it. You can come up on the GM morning show if you want to. The space that's here in about 20 minutes as well. So come up there if you want to chat about it. We can talk more. But anyway, look, the market right now, NASDAQ opened up positive 0.6. Market's been open now for about 10 minutes. 0.2 to the positive. The Dow's up half a point at 0.49. S&P 0.08. It's really kind of wait and see, really. It's not super up or down, right? And of course, we also have Kevin Warsh today, but let's take a look over at crypto real quick. Bitcoin 75,955 dropped a little bit below. If we look at the hourly chart on the day, it's up 0.7%. But if we look at the hourly chart here, it's kind of been down since the Trump, by the way, had at 8:30 this morning Eastern time, he had a live show. We'll talk about a few things he said. But anyway, it kind of started going down after that, talking about Iran, talking about the new Fed chair, mostly about Iran though. But you see, we're getting a little off the bottom. Hopefully we'll regain 76 again, but we are still up 0.7% for the day. Ethereum, 2,306 up. It's actually down 0.3 for the day. XRP, $1.43.2, up a half a point. Solana, 85.46. It's almost flat, up positive 0.01. And look, let's just hit some of the news that's affecting it. Obviously, mostly Iran, the ceasefire, but I'm going to go back and forth between crypto news and Iran news because it's kind of a little bit of both today. That's why we're kind of holding flat, kind of a wait and see Taco Tuesday. New Apple CEO Tim Cook stepping down. New Apple CEO John Ternus, I don't know how he says it, but anyway, longtime Apple executive engineer, currently serving as senior VP of hardware engineering since 2021, reporting directly to Tim Cook. Born in 75. Anyway, that's big news. That's big news in the traditional markets. Not so much we care that much about it here in crypto, but nonetheless, we saw a huge buy, $2.5 billion yesterday, MicroStrategy buy, $3.3 trillion Capital Group, their ANCFX fund bought $747 million in MicroStrategy stock. So a lot of people are getting their exposure through Bitcoin, through MicroStrategy or iBit, either one. They have rules typically within the fund. What they can't just go buy it on through Coinbase and custody it themselves, right? But a lot of sovereign wealth funds, a lot of companies buying through MicroStrategy. Also, obviously the STRC, the preferred stock where they pay, you don't get any exposure to Bitcoin, but you get 11.5% annually, paid monthly, and now they're looking at paying every 2 weeks. So a lot of insurance companies, people who want a fixed number asset, doing that, buying that. Iran denies illegal delegation in Pakistan for talks, calling reports baseless and fabricating. No Iranian team sent. I don't know if the U.S. has actually arrived. I've heard they've arrived. I've heard they're on standby. So we'll see. This is negotiation. This is also mental warfare, social media, propaganda wars going on at the same time. So don't really believe so much what you hear from either side. Believe more what the data's telling us, what the numbers, what the market's saying. That's the best advice I can give you. MicroStrategy's analyst said strategy could be at 1 million Bitcoin by August. I was calling for the end of the year, but now with how they're stepping it up, they could literally be at 1 million. Crazy, man. Crazy. Coinbase announced on CNBC Live that they are launching Bitcoin and crypto loans in the UK. This is good because then people can hold. They don't have to sell it. Like you need to buy a house, you need to buy your daughter a car or whatever. You're taking a family vacation but you believe crypto's going up, rather than sell it, you just borrow against it as you would with your traditional assets. Equities, gold, things like that, real estate, obviously. Morgan Stanley, of course, launched their crypto Bitcoin ETF last month. We had 71 million in net inflows, and granted, the market was up and down last week, but also we're talking. I think the latest numbers I saw was 139 million. They're actually holding right now. So, but up and down, buy and sell depending on market conditions. But realize that's new. That's another 100 million plus in new Bitcoin being held by a big, institutional fund and their investors. Robert Kiyosaki of Rich Man Poor Man fame said he says Bitcoin's going to 1 million by 2030. He said that he holds 73 Bitcoin, trying to get 100 Bitcoin by the end of next year, man. Great goal. Fed Chair Kevin Warsh pledges strict monetary independence ahead of state confirmation hearing today. He vows to keep the Fed in its lane, focused solely on price stability. Hearing begins this morning in the Senate, but keep in mind that he's also handpicked by Trump. So we have a statement by Trump, something he said earlier today on the live stream when he was on CNBC. We'll talk about that. But big news. Obviously, they're calling him a tech bro. They're already kind of the FUD's coming out, but very he said he holds crypto and stuff. So I think he'll be very positive. And listen, if he didn't see kind of eye to eye to Trump, Trump wouldn't have nominated him. Doesn't mean he's going to be a puppet, but nonetheless, CEO, Coinbase CEO, he said all G20 nations, this was yesterday, he said all G20 nations are going to have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So I believe that right now we have 2 or 3 states own Bitcoin. Pretty soon it's going to be every state. We have 5 or 6 countries owning Bitcoin. Pretty soon every country is going to own Bitcoin. We have a few companies owning lots of Bitcoin, a few financial institutions owning Bitcoin. Pretty soon it's all of them. And they're going to start out with a small allocation, 1, 2, 3, 4%. Pretty soon it'll get a high percentage. We already saw Fidelity last week come out and said for their aggressive people, they're suggesting 8.8% allocation for Bitcoin. So we could see Hoff, who's often on my Bitcoin morning show, a big time real world money manager, said his aggressive clients hold, I think he said 15% in Bitcoin. $12 trillion Charles Schwab, they educational video on Bitcoin and risk management, and they're going to be launching Bitcoin trading in the coming weeks. Keep in mind, I believe they have 17,000 advisors who are going to go in, educate, and suggest to their clients. So this is our marketing force for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto. President Trump on the interview today on CNBC, he said the U.S. is in full control of the Straits of Hormuz. Iran is lying. So back and forth. I don't believe anybody. I just believe the numbers. That's why we're here talking about them. SUI, if you're a SUI fan, is now spendable via Red Hot Pay globally. Red Hot Pay just integrated SUI, meaning you can spend SUI native assets across 100 and plus countries on traditional payment rails. I'm not familiar with Red Hot, but it's probably bigger outside the United States. SUI is my beta play for Solana. Solana, of course, my biggest holding right now. Retail sales, a little data on the TradFi world. Retail sales jumped 1.7%, expected 1.4, previous 0.6. So people are still spending money, even though, we've got these issues going on. Bitcoin, of course, fell below 76,000. We saw that as soon as Trump said there might be more attacks on Iran. There's a few things he said here. Let me see if I have that slide. Yeah, he said, this is what he basically said. We're in strong negotiating position. Iran has no choice but to send people to talks. We're totally in control of the Straits of Hormuz. We don't have that much time on the ceasefire, less than 36 hours. He does not want to extend the ceasefire. Iran can make itself into a legitimate country. That's facts, but we'll see if their people are willing to do that. Trump said he would be disappointed if the new Fed chair doesn't cut rates right away, and I think he's going to. I think we're going to see that. We'll see. Got to get through the Senate hearings this week. A lot of grandstanding, a lot of BS. Not worth watching, but I'll report to you what the bottom line is. This just in from Japan, nearly 80% of Japan's institutional investors plan to allocate to crypto within 3 years, mostly targeting at 2 to 5% portfolio weights per survey by Norma and Laser Digital. Okay, let's take a look back and see how crypto's doing, see if it's changed at all. Let's look at the hourly chart here. Listen, down below 75, back up, down below, just barely under 76 right now. Like I say, wait and see mode is kind of where we're at. Now I want to go over and talk about, this is, you guys know I'm an early investor in CoinZoom. You always see me posting using my card. It's only one of seven exchanges that's regulated, fully regulated, on ramp, off ramp. We're the biggest partner with Visa in their crypto debit cards. We can issue our Visa generated debit cards in 152 countries. We have customers in 202 countries. You can go to download the app on the App Store, on Google or Apple. Right now, so we're the only regulated U.S. exchange with a token. Now, up until now, you've only been able to buy the token on the exchange. And CoinZoom's doing real well. Very unknown, very under the radar. The owners previously had a $90 billion a month foreign exchange, Forex exchange. That was the fourth largest in the world. They ran that for 12 years, sold it, and started CoinZoom. These guys they know exchanges. They know all in-house technology. Got a lot of cool things. They've got a thing like Venmo and Cash App. You can send crypto and money back and forth to your family and friends for free. A lot of cool technology. It's cheaper than every other exchange. I think it's better than other exchange. The card is bar none better than exchange. You can earn up to 5% back in Zoom tokens on everything you spend. But up until now, you've never been able to buy it anywhere except on the CoinZoom exchange. That's going to change tonight about 1 a.m. Actually, tomorrow morning, 1 a.m. tonight, Eastern time. You'll actually be able to. You'll be able to buy and sell it on Mexi. Not many people know about it. Very profitable. Company brought in almost $1 million last month. So they're doing great job. They're just very under the radar. Not in a hurry to. They're just building and moving on and working on big partnerships. But right now, they're going to be able to trade on Mexi. I think the market cap on the coin right now is like $6 million. No, $9 million. I think it's like a penny and a half. There's 600 million fully. It's a fixed supply. The token long term should do really well. But like I say, they're not about hype. They're not even about pushing it. But this is the first step in more people finding out about it. I mean, they're giving away about Mexi. You can check this out. Go to Mexi Alpha _ Mexi. Check it out. They're giving away like $60,000 in free Zoom coin, $10,000 through their airdrop, and there's a sign up, and then you can stake to earn up to 300%. So yeah, check it out. I'll talk about it on the show, and maybe we'll do some spaces. Dr. Robotnik, old OG dev friend from, I've been talking to him about it for like over a year now. But anyway, he owns some token. Maybe we'll do a space. Dr. Robotnik, reach out to me. Maybe we'll do that. But it starts trading today. I would say check out this airdrop. It may be worth it, and it may open up. You can buy the tokens right now. You just have to go to the App Store, download the app, and you can buy it there. I'll check, but I think they're at like a penny and a half. So they've really had no exposure. Yeah, they're trading at $1, 1.37 pennies right now. So this could boost the profile a little. Like I say, the company isn't going to do a bunch of marketing. They're not about hype at all. So, but ultimately, this is a long-term hold over the next 2 or 3 years. You should be able to do really well with this a token. I mean, the company's real world, the company's worth over $100 million, right? They're raising money for investors at over $100 million. So privately held, at $1, this token would be a $600 million token. So, like I say, bringing in almost $1 million in revenue per month. So it's a real company, real serious company. It's a great exchange, the best crypto card out there. You can earn money back. And anyway, now they're going to be available on Mexi. This is the first step about people finding out about it. So I'll talk a little more about it on the my space coming up, GM Bitcoin space. I've been doing over 4 years now. Come join up there, talk about it. Otherwise, that's what's going on. And we're in a wait and see mode. Let's see what happens with it. Is there talks? Yes or no? Is there does the ceasefire run out? Yes or no? That's kind of what's going to dictate what happens in the market. I'd say if we see a peace deal, we're going to see like we saw last Friday, huge jump. But even then, we're doing pretty well, holding around 76,000. I'll take it. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Have a great, get out there and get some tacos, maybe a little tequila. Check out this. Keep your eye on CoinZoom, the Zoom token. maybe go participate in this airdrop and stuff with Mexi. We'll see what happens